What did it mean to be Roman? This question has captivated historians and enthusiasts for centuries. The Roman Empire, a civilization that once spanned vast territories and left an indelible mark on the world, evokes images of gladiatorial combat, grand architecture, and a complex social structure. But what truly defined Roman identity within this mighty empire? To understand Roman identity, we must delve into the heart of their society, exploring the concepts of citizenship, social classes, and the cultural practices that bound them together. From the bustling streets of Rome to the farthest reaches of the empire, being Roman was more than just a matter of geography. It was a sense of belonging, a shared set of values, and a collective identity that transcended individual backgrounds. In this exploration, we will unravel the tapestry of Roman identity, examining the privileges and responsibilities of citizenship, the stark divisions between social classes, and the unifying forces of military service, religion, and the integration of diverse cultures. Join us on this journey as we uncover the essence of what it meant to be Roman and the lasting legacy this identity has left on Western civilization. Citizenship in ancient Rome was a coveted status, a mark of distinction that set Roman citizens apart from the rest of the empire's inhabitants. It was not just a title, but a symbol of belonging to a powerful and sophisticated society that valued law, order, and civic duty. Roman citizenship came with a range of privileges that were both envied and fiercely protected. These privileges were a testament to the structured and hierarchical nature of Roman society, where being a citizen meant access to a world of opportunities and protections. For a start, Roman citizens enjoyed legal rights and protections that were not extended to non-citizens. This legal framework was one of the cornerstones of Roman civilization, ensuring that citizens could live their lives with a sense of security and justice. They had the right to a fair trial, the right to vote, and the right to participate in the political process. Voting was a fundamental aspect of Roman citizenship, allowing citizens to have a say in the governance of their city and the broader empire, and the right to hold public office. Holding public office was not only a privilege but also a responsibility, as it involved making decisions that would impact the lives of many. It was a way for citizens to contribute to the welfare and stability of the Roman state. Moreover, Roman citizens were exempt from certain taxes and enjoyed the benefits of Roman law, which provided a framework for justice and order in their daily lives. This exemption from taxes was a significant economic advantage, allowing citizens to retain more of their wealth. The legal protections afforded to citizens were extensive, ensuring due process and safeguarding them from arbitrary arrest or punishment. These protections were a reflection of the Roman commitment to the rule of law and the rights of individuals. These rights were not merely theoretical, but were actively enforced, highlighting the importance Rome placed on the legal standing of its citizens. The enforcement of these rights was crucial in maintaining the trust and loyalty of the citizenry. The privileges of citizenship extended beyond legal matters into the realm of social and economic life. Citizenship provided a sense of identity and belonging, fostering a strong community spirit among Romans. Roman citizens had the right to conduct business in Rome and throughout the empire, giving them access to a vast network of trade and commerce. They could own property, inherit wealth, and engage in contracts, all within the framework of Roman law. This economic freedom was a key factor in the prosperity and expansion of the Roman Empire, and engage in contracts, all within the framework of Roman law. The ability to own and transfer property was a significant advantage, providing citizens with the means to build and secure their wealth for future generations. These privileges made Roman citizenship a highly sought-after status, one that individuals across the empire aspired to attain. The allure of citizenship was so strong that many were willing to go to great lengths to achieve it, including serving in the military or demonstrating exceptional loyalty to Rome. The process of obtaining citizenship varied throughout Roman history, but it often involved military service, political allegiance, or extraordinary contributions to the empire. Military service in particular was a common path to citizenship, as it demonstrated a commitment to the defense and expansion of Roman territories. Political allegiance and contributions to the empire, such as significant public works or acts of bravery, were also recognized and rewarded with the coveted status of citizenship. While Roman citizenship came with a host of privileges, it also entailed certain responsibilities that citizens were expected to uphold. These privileges included legal protections, property rights, and the ability to engage in commerce, but they were balanced by duties that ensured the stability and prosperity of the Roman state. These responsibilities were seen as essential to the functioning and well-being of Roman society, and citizens were expected to fulfill them with duty and honor. The sense of duty was deeply ingrained in the Roman ethos, and it was believed that the collective effort of all citizens was necessary for the empire to thrive. One of the most important responsibilities of Roman citizens was military service. This was not just a duty, but a rite of passage for many young men, symbolizing their transition into full citizenship and their commitment to the state. Rome's legions were renowned for their discipline and effectiveness, and every able-bodied male citizen was expected to serve in the army when called upon. This service was crucial for the defense and expansion of the empire, and it fostered a sense of camaraderie and loyalty among the soldiers. Military service was not only a duty, but also a path to citizenship for many non-Romans who served in the auxiliary forces. These individuals, often from conquered territories, could earn Roman citizenship through their service, integrating them into the Roman state and spreading Roman culture and values. Beyond the battlefield, Roman citizens were expected to be active participants in civic life. This involvement was seen as a way to ensure that the government remained responsive to the needs of its people, and that citizens felt a sense of ownership and responsibility for their community. They had the right to vote in assemblies, hold public office, and contribute to the political discourse of the day. Voting was a fundamental aspect of Roman democracy, and it allowed citizens to have a direct impact on the laws and policies that governed their lives. Civic engagement was seen as a cornerstone of Roman society, and citizens were encouraged to voice their opinions and participate in the decision-making process. Public forums and debates were common, providing a space for the exchange of ideas and the resolution of conflicts. Furthermore, Roman citizens were expected to uphold the law and contribute to the social order. This included serving as jurors in legal proceedings, ensuring that justice was fairly administered and that the rule of law was maintained. They were responsible for paying taxes, maintaining public infrastructure, and participating in local government. Taxes funded essential services, such as the construction of roads, aqueducts, and public buildings, which were vital for the functioning of the empire. These responsibilities ensured the smooth functioning of Roman society and fostered a sense of collective responsibility among citizens. Public works projects often required the cooperation and effort of many individuals, reinforcing the idea that everyone had a role to play in the success of the state. In essence, Roman citizenship was a two-way street. It conferred upon individuals a set of privileges that set them apart, but also demanded their active participation and contribution to the well-being of the Roman state. This mutual relationship between the state and its citizens was a defining feature of Roman society. It conferred upon individuals a set of privileges that set them apart, but also demanded their active participation and contribution to the well-being of the Roman state. This mutual relationship between the state and its citizens was a defining feature of Roman society. This delicate balance of rights and responsibilities was fundamental to the success and longevity of the Roman Empire. The commitment of its citizens to both their rights and their duties helped to create a stable and prosperous society that endured for centuries. While the concept of Roman citizenship provided a unifying element, Roman society was far from egalitarian. The notion of citizenship was indeed a powerful tool for creating a sense of belonging and identity among the inhabitants of the vast Roman Empire. However, this sense of unity masked the deep and pervasive inequalities that characterized Roman social structure. It was marked by stark divisions between different social classes, each with its own distinct privileges, limitations, and roles within the broader social fabric. These divisions were not merely economic but also social and political, influencing every aspect of life in ancient Rome. The rigid class system dictated one's occupation, legal rights, and even the type of clothing one could wear. At the top of the social hierarchy were the patricians, the elite families who held a disproportionate amount of wealth and power. These families were often involved in the highest echelons of Roman society, wielding influence that extended far beyond their immediate circles. Their wealth allowed them to own vast estates and command the labor of numerous slaves and plebeians. The patricians traced their lineage back to the founding of Rome and occupied the highest positions in government, the military, and religious life. This historical connection to Rome's origins gave them a sense of legitimacy and entitlement, reinforcing their dominant status. They were the senators, generals, and high priests, shaping the policies and direction of the empire. Below the patricians were the plebeians, the common citizens of Rome who made up the vast majority of the population. Despite their numbers, plebeians had limited political power, and were often at the mercy of the patrician class. Their lives were marked by hard work and a constant struggle for economic stability. The plebeians were a diverse group, encompassing merchants, artisans, farmers, and laborers. Each subgroup had its own unique challenges and contributions to Roman society. Merchants facilitated trade and commerce, artisans produced goods and services, while farmers and laborers provided the essential agricultural output that sustained the empire. While they enjoyed the basic rights of Roman citizenship, they often faced economic hardship and political marginalization. The plebeians' struggle for fair treatment and representation led to numerous conflicts and reforms, such as the creation of the office of the tribune of the plebs, which was designed to protect their interests. The struggle between the patricians and plebeians for power and representation shaped much of Roman history, leading to significant social and political reforms. These reforms included the establishment of the 12 Tables, Rome's first code of law, which aimed to provide a more transparent and equitable legal system. At the bottom of the social ladder were the slaves, a substantial portion of Roman society. Slavery was an integral part of the Roman economy and social order, with slaves performing a wide range of tasks that were essential to the functioning of the empire. Slaves were considered property rather than people and had no legal rights or protections. They could be bought, sold, and punished at the discretion of their owners. The legal framework of Rome provided little recourse for slaves, making their lives extremely precarious. They were employed in various capacities, from domestic service to agricultural labor and even skilled crafts. Some slaves worked in the homes of wealthy Romans, performing household chores and personal services, while others toiled in the fields or workshops, contributing to the economic output of the empire. The institution of slavery was deeply ingrained in Roman society and had a profound impact on its economy and social structure. The reliance on slave labor allowed the Roman elite to amass great wealth and maintain their luxurious lifestyles, but it also created a society deeply divided by class and status. The divisions between these social classes were significant and influenced every aspect of Roman life, from access to education and political participation to economic opportunities and social standing. Education, for instance, was largely reserved for the elite, with patrician children receiving extensive training in rhetoric, philosophy, and law, while plebeian and slave children had limited or no access to formal education. Understanding these social dynamics is crucial to grasping the complexities of Roman identity and the challenges faced by different groups within the empire. The interplay between these classes, their struggles, and their contributions to Roman society paint a vivid picture of an empire that was both grand and deeply flawed, a civilization that continues to fascinate and inform our understanding of social structures today.